Welcome to the Building Your Relationship with Your VISTA Supervisor VCast. Meet your VISTA Leader Facilitator team. Hi, I'm Jean.
I'm Elaine.
And I'm Kapila.
Unclear roles in the workplace is one of the most common reasons that employees become disengaged and contemplate quitting a job. So how do you begin identifying your role and responsibilities as a VISTA leader? First, before you sit down with your supervisor, familiarize yourself with the leader-supervisor role resources on the VISTA campus. Take time to review the document, What is a VISTA Leader? Review the comparison of VISTA leader and supervisor roles. While reviewing these materials, look at what is on your VISTA leader assignment description, your VLAD. These resources should offer the context needed to better understand your leader responsibilities. Print these documents along with your VLAD and be prepared to share and discuss each document with your supervisor in a scheduled face-to-face or telephone conversation. The conversation should be structured to allow both you and your supervisor adequate time to clarify your respective responsibilities within the VISTA project. This also fosters a candid conversation about how you will work together to meet the goals and objectives of the VISTA project.
As you prepare to clarify your leader responsibilities and expectations with your supervisor, setting up a definitive communication plan should be a priority. Here are 4 key aspects that might help you focus in creating your communication plan. 1. Identify each other's communication responsibilities. You might ask, what aspects of the VISTA project do you expect me to communicate to the VISTAs? 2. Identify and establish communication expectations and norms. These could include aspects such as mutually agreed upon response times, following certain communication protocols, etc. Mutual agreement on such norms at the beginning will serve as a proactive and preventive approach to avoid communication frustrations and misunderstandings with your supervisor in the long run. 3. Identify preferred modes of communication. As we all have a preferred way of communicating, whether it is via phone, email, text, etc., it is important to know what our supervisor's preferred mode of communication is to connect and communicate effectively. 4. Establish and agree on a feedback mechanism. This could include identifying each other's expectations for receiving and giving feedback and setting up a process to share feedback.
When we refer to a communication strategy and plan, the plan looks at the how and the what, while the strategy looks at why and who. It is essential to look at strategy as you plan because this allows you to consider all important variables. For example, if your supervisor is the executive director of the organization, this may impact the amount of available time they have to spend working with you and your members. Your strategy also must encompass different personality types and communication styles. Knowing your supervisor's personality type and communication style is key to a successful communication strategy. There are many tools available for you to learn how to identify and assess the different kinds of supervisors that exist and how to work with each of them. One very helpful resource can be found on the campus and is entitled The Art of Managing Up. This short article offers some important guidance, such as finding out about a supervisor's goals and pressures. Learning more about your supervisor also helps set clear boundaries for you and your supervisor. This encourages respect for the interdependence of each of your roles. Many people are involved in building a sustainable project. Successful communication between the VISTA leader and supervisor from the very beginning of your leader year is the glue that allows a coordinated and effective effort. We would like to conclude this VCast with a quote from Plato which says, "The beginning is the most important part of the work." Thank you for listening.